Yo guys, what's going on? I am George and this is You Wanna Watch. Welcome back to the shop and welcome back to another episode. Today, all this stuff that I got behind me, I got for absolutely nothing, totally free. I'll tell you the story. I say without any further ado, we jump right into it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well I say we start right here with the snowblower. This is a Toro Power Clear 418ZR, 18-inch across. This thing is small, residential, but they do work really good. I did put a drop of fuel in here, pulled it, she fired up. It definitely needs a little bit of carburetor work. It's not a big deal. I got an ultrasonic cleaner. I can throw it in there and this thing will run like a scolded dog. The blades on the impeller are perfectly fine. There's plenty of rubber left on there. It doesn't need adjustment or anything. Quite stoked. I'll probably just wind up throwing this on Marketplace for the winter season, and I'll put a price tag of like 80 bucks on there just to get it going, you know. So let's move on to the next thing. I'm trying to get all the big stuff out of here so I can tell you the story and still be comfortable. So bear with me guys. This is a Schwinn Pathway. This was bought brand spanking new. The gentleman rode it one time and put it in the shed and just left it. This thing's been sitting around for 10 years. The tires are flat on it, but it's flat from just sitting there. The axles, the rims, they definitely need a little bit of oil and some grease put in them. Again, just from sitting still, everything's all just tight. I can probably put this on Marketplace again, sell it for $100 to $80. This thing's brand new. It still has all the little tassels on the tires. And yeah, this is sweet. Chain's not rusted, nothing. This thing has been well kept. So let's get this out of the way. All right. We're moving along pretty good here. Let me adjust this camera real quick. There we go. This up here. This up here. This up here. Next, I got this little rolling toolbox. Nothing spectacular, it's a no-namer, but for somebody starting out that needs a little tiny tool chest, I think this will be pretty good for them. And it is loaded with stuff that I really don't need. Pumpkin seeds, speaker wire, would have been great to have found a long time ago. There's some wire nuts, 100-foot steel tape, a little cheap set of wrenches, slip joint pliers, a utility knife, 4-in-1, some hacksaw blades. There is some sockets in here. I think they are all Taiwan. Yes, they are. All Taiwan. The ratchet's Taiwan. Ooh, there's where the smell's coming from. Ugh. Mangy ass nut drive. Throw that away. There's a sweet little pack of stainless steel screws, washers, and nuts. So I will definitely hang on to that. A couple of hooks and some nonsense. The bottom, there's a little bit of wire down there. So I'll clean this out. I'll probably put a asking price of $20 on there and throw this on Marketplace and get rid of this as well. So let me get this out of the way. What is going to be the best way to do this for y'all? If this video seems a little messed up and funky. I truly do apologize, guys, but this is one of those spare in a moment, and there's way too much for basically one video. I got this. I think it's called a Maddox. This thing's heavy as hell. Made in Brazil. It's in fairly good shape. The handle's not cracked or nothing. Huh. Again, I'll just probably list that. I got another axe. This thing has probably seen better days. A couple of big huge chunks missing out. And I don't see a maker on there. Handle's fairly good shape. It's not been dinged up or nothing. So, it does have the composite end on there. Like the epoxy fill. So it's not too old. A sweet little handsaw. Fairly decent shape. Needs a serious cleaning. I can't read. Oh, it's a Diston. Well, that's good. I'll hang on to that one then. Got an awesome pruning saw. Look at that. I don't know if that's going to show up or not. Craftsman. How awesome is that for a pruning saw, right? You don't see that too often. That's quite cool. This will be sent off. I got another little organizing bin completely full of nuts, bolts, wire nuts, all sorts of weird, just funky stuff. This will probably go with the red box just to get rid of it and get it out of my shop. Got a nice ratchet strap, brand spanking new. That's quite cool. These always come in handy. I got a gas powered. This is a Weed Eater brand, GHT17. Little hedge pruners. I haven't tried putting any fuel in this and starting it up. It's probably going to need some carburetor work. So, but anyway, that's pretty cool. That'll sell in the spring. And a Craftsman box here. It's a 6 amp Craftsman drill. It's a heavy sucker. Looks like it's a 1/2 inch chuck. It's quite cool. Thing looks brand spanking new. Brand new. Amazing. This will wind up just getting thrown online as well. Let's see, we already went over this stuff. Where do we go next? I think the electrical stuff should all be addressed real quick. Got a belt sander, Black & Decker. I have a couple of belt sanders, don't need this, so that'll get listed. Got a body sander. I think this is 4x9, something like that. Don't really need this either. I'll wind up selling that. Got a Skill jigsaw. I have quite a few jigsaws. Don't need this either, so I will probably just list that as well. A lot of this stuff is just going to get sold. I got a bunch of Deckmate screws here. These are T25s. I'm definitely going to hang on to these. These are very expensive. So, hang on to those. Got a whole bunch of painting stuff in here. Sandpaper, paintbrushes, some rope. No idea what the hell that is. 2 sprayer nozzles for your garden hose. Just a bucket of stuff, you know. Who knows, I'll go through that and figure it out. Got a Black & Decker 6-inch bench grinder. I don't need any more bench grinders. I've got too many as it is, so this will get listed and sold as well. We do have 3 stack-on boxes. A couple of these are heavy. One of them I think is empty. This one's empty, but it's a nice little stack-on box. So I'll probably sell all 3 of these for, I don't know, load them up with tools and just get rid of stuff. It's probably what I'm going to wind up doing. So that one's empty. Alright, we're going to need to move you guys again. Give me a minute. Alrighty guys, sorry about all the moving around, but I want to get you in here. Got a little 1/4 inch SK ratchet. Sounds good. Got a little Red Devil utility knife. A slotted screwdriver. Couple of sockets. I'll go through all this and keep what is good and release into the wild what is not. Pair of pruners. I don't see a maker's mark on there, but pair of pruners. Little garden rake. Hansen. Got a set of Hansen drill bits, and all of them are in there. It's quite cool. Don't need more drill bits, but hey. We got Sears, Roebuck and Company. This is just some sockets in there. There's no, it says Craftsman. Yeah, Craftsman. These, I believe, are all Craftsman. Yeah. Taiwan ratchet. That's a shower head. Brass shower head. It'll be good scrap. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. And a file. It's a Nicholson file. At least the handle is. So, not too bad. I'm going to keep this little SK off to the side here. But the rest of the stuff is probably all just going to get resold, redistributed. I'll take the Craftsman sockets out, throw that in my Craftsman bin, and that will be a done deal there. Let's see what's in this one. A whole lot of stuff. Oof, there's a mangy screwdriver in there somewhere. Whew, God, that stinks. Got as a SK spinner. Well, not spinner, multi-use. It's got the cap. No bits in there. I got a couple of them. Petey Pablo sent me that one. I found this one a long time ago. It's the extended shaft one. It was missing a cap, but I don't remember what I put on there for replacement cap. But yeah, this one's all legit. So that's quite cool. Put that up there. Got a Thorson wrench, 3/4. Crescent adjustable 10-inch. Thorson 11/16. Pair of cheap scissors. Can't read these, but little tiny needle nose pliers. Can't read these either. They're little side cutters, nippers. Can't read that name on there. Hakko, maybe? I don't know. Little tiny, like wire tie nippers. A toothbrush. Exolite #1 Phillips. Jesus. Little tiny nut drive. Can't read anything on it. Another pair of these green handled needle nose pliers. Craftsman 3/8 V extension. It's probably a 6-inch extension. 3/8 Thorson. I got a couple of Thorsons in there. I got an Industro Select 7/16 and 3/8. What's this little guy? This is SK Tools 1/4 inch and 5/16. That's quite cool. That over there. The rest of it's just nuts, bolts, some screws. Holy criminy. We got a lot in here. Whew, man, something stinks in there. God. A little bungee cord. A Ivy Classic 16-foot power tape. Got a Stanley, black and yellow handle slotted. Craftsman. It says 1/4 on there. That might be 1/4 inch tip, right? I got a Fuller 1/2 inch combination. ProMate 9/16 combination. Exolite Phillips #1. Whew. Everything stinks in here. I think everything's just contaminated. We got a Craftsman Western Forge. Again, 1/4 inch tip. Oof, I think this is the culprit here. This is an Exolite. Can't read anything on it. Real long handled. Looks like a #1 Phillips. I'm gonna try and save this. God. Oof, it stinks so bad. Got Chesco, made in the USA. This is a hex key set, Allen key set. It's in pretty good shape. That's in pretty good shape, and it's a small set too. Got a another Exolite Phillips #1. Can't read anything on this. It's like a 2-inch chisel. It's got the striker on the back. It's in, I don't know, fairly decent shape. I think it can be reprofiled. Taiwan slip joint pliers. One of those knife sharpeners. One of those steels. Another Exolite. This is again a #1 Exolite. Another Exolite. This is B144. This is a #2 slotted. Another pair of scissors. Got as a no-namer screwdriver here. Probably a #2 slotted. Junky little Phillips. I don't see a name on this either. I could see where it says Phillips, but that's it. I've seen these around. Exolite maybe. Got a basin wrench. Spring's worn out in it, so that would cause more problems than helping. I mean, if you really needed to get the nuts off of a faucet or something, I guess this could work, but it would drive you totally insane. Got a Fuller 14-inch pipe wrench. Got a Ridgid 10-inch pipe wrench. This thing has seen better days, but it can clean up and get another paint job on there. Not quite sure what this is. There's a bunch of writing on there. I don't know. No namer needle nose pliers. 9/16 Thorson combination. This looks like a wrench to, I don't know, maybe a skill saw, something of that nature. Some solder in there. Don't know what the makeup is on it. A little hex key set. This looks like a valve wrench of some sort. This is a KD. I believe it says KD. A pair of springed nippers. Don't see any markings on this either. It says Japan. Probably older. Exolite, looks like a 0, little Phillips. Got us another Thorson. This is a 1/2 inch combination. Got a Craftsman 3/8 ratchet, single line V, number 43785. At least it's got the metal selector and not the plastic one. It's got the quick release. It's nice. Got a nice pick, not marked. Another Thorson wrench. This is 5/8. Another funky Exolite handle. Got the, I guess that's a nut to a pipe wrench. The thumb nut. Got a punch here. Can't read anything on it, but it looks like to be quality. It's like a little needle punch. It's in pretty good shape, actually. Another one of these, I want to call them like a valve wrench. It's 9/16. There is no maker on there. The other one had KD, this one does not. And a little box of security bits. Torxed security bits. So that's pretty cool. They always come in handy. Well, that's it for this one, guys. Alrighty, guys. Well, we are all done with this one. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. This was a very bittersweet video to film. We got a lot of awesome stuff for free, and I'm very, very appreciative about that. Unfortunately, we lost our neighbor. She was the coolest woman in the world. She moved down to Florida to spend the rest of her years with her family. I totally get it. I understand it. The house is for sale directly behind me, and me being selfish, all I'm dreading is somebody moving in there that I can't stand. I already got that on 2 sides of me, so yeah, I apologize for being selfish. So what I think I am going to do, all the stuff that we got for free, I am going to clean it up, get it all working properly, and we are going to list it on Marketplace, and we will give all the proceeds to the local church. So That's it for this one, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, stay safe, be safe. We'll see y'all next week with another.